Sheriff.
I got a call into the office about a disturbance.
Last night, the family was murdered.
Shooters on travelable ground. This is a Pueblo case.
This is our crime scene. Get out of here.
Right now, New York writer-director Ari Aster is the name to drop, particularly at film festivals. His specialty is an aggressive blend of horror and black comedy. Films like Hereditary, Midsummer, and the recent Beau is Afraid.
Of course, they keep looking at that lab in Wuhan, China. If you look at that lab in Wuhan when that was established, it was 1956. Of course, that was the year Tom Hanks was born, the first celebrity with the virus, Mr. Sleepless in Seattle.
If you value your life, you should think twice.
Eddington is a different sort of horror, if you like. It's what happened when COVID-19 struck around the world. The film may be set in rural America, Eddington, New Mexico, but the effects of lockdowns, paranoia and social media craziness were seen everywhere, including here.
I am recording this. Fair warning.
Is that really necessary?
Look, Joe, 6 feet.
Well, you can't fault Ari Aster for lack of ambition. In 2.5 hours, he sets out to squeeze in as many aspects of the year of COVID as he possibly can. It opens on Sheriff Joe Cross, Joaquin Phoenix, rather more laid back than usual. This feels more like a Jeff Bridges part, you'd think.
How did we get here? And even worse, is it worth it? At the cost of being at war with your neighbors? That's why I'm running for mayor. Mayor of Eddington.
Well, don't worry, Aster knew what he was doing when he cast old mate Phoenix. You can take the actor out of the Joker, but you'll never take the Joker out of Joaquin. But first, Sheriff Cross finds himself frustrated by the many mandates inflicted on the town of Eddington, all those rules, all those masks, for which he blames the governor and Mayor Ted Garcia, played by Pedro Pascal.
Okay, well, why don't I just ask your governor about her little catch and release policy, okay? Because if it wasn't for that, maybe I could hold on to my deputies and the people we arrest.
I know one of them was fired for excessive force and another one was forced to quit by a YouTube First Amendment auditor.
Okay, yes, that is the same auditor that drove away.
The seemingly omnipresent Pedro is famous for turning up in hugely popular properties, Game of Thrones, Wonder Woman, The Last of Us, but not making it to the final credits. In his most famous role, The Mandalorian, his face is mostly hidden. Will he break the curse of Pascal this time, we wonder?
I used to think that you were some big deal, but I am a much better human being than you.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody here.
Joe Cross decides to put his anti-mandate opinions where his mouth is and stand against Ted Garcia for mayor. But the political contest is just the start. Tempers are flaring up in Eddington at the time they were also hotting up around the country. Remember Black Lives Matter, which happened at the height of it all.
These are your streets.
No, they're your streets to keep safe.
Immediately, the right-on sector of Eddington takes to the streets. Their prime target is the sheriff's office, despite the fact that the only black citizen in the town is actually one of the two deputies. Sheriff Cross tries to calm things down and fails miserably. Jeff Bridges might have done it. Joaquin Phoenix has no chance.
People are going to be looking here now.
Keep your own office going, but you're going to run mine.
So we vote Joe Cross, take back our community.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, the rather less right-on sector is up in arms too, but rather more effectively. Mayor Garcia is heavily supported by big business that plans to make Eddington the high-tech capital of New Mexico. And the last thing they need is a loose cannon like Joe Cross as mayor.
Your pain is not a coincidence. You are not a coincidence. We
are not a coincidence.
But there's more than one loose cannon in town. During the lockdown, people have nothing to do but gaze at their digital devices. Doing your own research has become a national obsession, leading to the rise of online dingbats like Vernon Peake, played by Austin Butler.
Husband, sheriff, married to be.
You want things simple and neat. We are in a fight against evil.
What started as a simple by-election between rival civil servants spins rapidly out of control. There's murder, the fingers of suspicion point in all directions, conspiracy theories spring up and then are replaced with even more outlandish ones. We're watching Eddington, and by implication the country, go crazy by the end.
Ted Garcia, the man is simply evil.
You want things simple and neat.
You were in his house.
Well, here's a quote from you. Arm yourselves.
I don't mean literal arms.
It's the sort of satirical territory once ploughed by directors like David Fincher or the Coen brothers, though even Ethan and Joel at their most cynical would have given us someone to root for. Ari Aster prefers a sort of scorched earth approach, letting nobody off the hook. COVID brought the worst out in people, he says, particularly when all sides considered they were right and everyone else was a tool of Satan.
He's aggressive, he's dangerous, he needs to be locked up.
I don't trust him.
Maybe he's been spying this whole time.
Eddington is being described as a Western, which it only is geographically. Calling it a Western implies there's some sort of moral compass at play somewhere. There's not a white hat to be seen anywhere in Eddington.
We need to free each other's hearts.